welcome to our last one in the series. This one's going to go fast, but it's going to have an effect that you can turn easy on and easy off in your scenes to make them more realistic as well. In our scene here, we have Flying Society. Let me open up the tutorial, and we're going to find, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to add a motion blur in here just to up the realism. I'm not going to save this, so let's get started. Let's preview first. So if I preview in here, we can see the fan blade spin, but they look a little choppy and they don't have a blur. All right, so let's turn it on. If you notice in our panel down here, motion blur is this one. Motion in a lot of software is represented by circles stacked kind of at an angle on each other. Okay, with this one, we want to add the motion blur under to the blades level because the blades are what are spinning. Okay, when I highlight that, so I'm just going to enable that. And the blades, we see they blurred out here, which tells us there's a blur. And I can turn on the preview for that here. So if I'm working and I don't want that to be blurred while I'm working, I can shut that preview off. I turn it on and it's going to show that there's a motion blur. Now, let's hit the space bar and we'll watch. And now you see the blur is showing up in our scene. When we get to here, I can shut it off in the preview and it's going to look choppy again. And then I turn it on and it looks blurred. That's the essence of how this works. But just remember, there's two steps when you use it. You can have anything motion blur in your scene that you want, but you need to turn it on both in this column and as well in order to see it while you're watching it in your timeline. Or your composition movie, you need to have it enabled here so that you can see the motion blur in your clip. All right, that's a wrap for this. So do a quick render on this as well. Add to your render queue. I'm going to call this Flying Society motion blur, just so I can remember which one it was. Flying Society motion blur, and I guess I'll add my name for grading purposes. And render it here and submit. Thanks for joining me in this series. I hope you learned more about how to animate using After Effects, and I'm looking forward to seeing how you use some of these skills in your future videos. Keep on designing and make some cool stuff.